What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So as y'all know, today is indeed the big day for Forza Horizon 5 on the PlayStation 5. With that, I was talking about some of the other things in the FAQ video a while back, pretty much going over like regular questions about linking the account, or people might have questions about like the livery or the crossplay and stuff. And with that, I was getting a lot of questions about the supported wheels and stuff like that for Forza Horizon 5, like which ones can I use and stuff. There's going to be more information on it. Turns out a couple of hours ago, guys, or I guess you could say most likely a day ago, they did indeed have another article about the supported wheels and devices for Forza Horizon 5, whether you're trying to use it on a PC or something like that, which we all do know the game's already out on there. But if you are trying to use a wheel on the PS5, this is probably going to shine some light if you might have been having questions or wondering which wheels are going to be in there. So for the first part of the article here, it is going to read, "This is critical before you play Forza Horizon 5. Ensure you have the latest drivers and firmware for your wheel. Your wheel may not work great with games that came out 1 or 2 years ago, even Forza games. That doesn't mean it'll work with a new game. This is not limited to PC users. If you're playing on Xbox or PlayStation, you should also make sure your drivers and firmware are going to be up to date by connecting your wheel to a PC or laptop and downloading the latest drivers and firmware for your wheel from the manufacturer's website." I'm going to say right now, a lot of people that have a wheel most likely know about that stuff. I am going to admit that I do not have a wheel, I don't use one, but if you probably do have one, you're most likely going to be like, well, yeah, I kind of need to update it. We're then going to have, "Please note that most wheels are supported exclusively for either PC or Xbox." This I would also say is probably not going to be that surprising. Forza Horizon 5 on PC supports wheels from Logitech, Thrustmaster, and Fanatec, and the same robust controller support as seen in Forza Horizon 4. We're then going to have Logitech. The Logitech G29 and G920 users, you will need to install the latest version of the Logitech G Hub. If you don't, the wheel will not function as intended. We're then going to have the Driving Force, which is going to be PC only. We have the G Pro, which is also for PlayStation. We're then going to have the G25 and G27 are both going to be for PC only. We're then going to have the G29 for every single platform. You're then going to have the G920, which is going to be for the PC and the Xbox. The G923 for all platforms, the G923 PS, PC, and PS5. We're then going to have the Momo, which is going to be PC only, not supported on Steam. Moving over to Thrustmaster, Thrustmaster requires users to install its latest drivers and firmware. Again, probably something a lot of people are going to be pretty aware of. We're then going to have the Ferrari 458 Spider, which is going to be for Xbox and PC only. We're then going to have the T80, which is going to be for PlayStation only. We're then going to have the T128 for PS or, PlayStation only. We're then going to have the T150 for PlayStation only. We then have the T150 RS, which is going to be for the PC only. We're then going to have the T248 for the PC and Xbox, the T248 PS, which is going to be for the PC and PS5. After that, though, we then have the T300 RS, which is going to be for the PC and the PS5. We're then going to have the T500 RS for the PC only. The T598 is going to be for PlayStation only. The TMX is for PC and Xbox. We then have the TGT, which is going to be PC only. We then have TGT2, which is going to be PlayStation only. Then we're going to have the TSXW for PC and Xbox. The TSPC is going to be for PC only. Then we have the TX, which is going to be PC and Xbox. We're then going to have the 458 edition, leather edition. We're going to have the 599XX, F1, and GTE there. It's then going to say, "Note, if you have a Thrustmaster TX wheel, it will default to the 458 edition, the first in the list. Because all Thrustmaster TX wheels use the same vendor product identifier, make sure you select the model to ensure the button mappings are correct." We're then going to have Fanatec here. I might have said that right, might have not. Again, guys, I'm not that familiar with the wheels, but this is going to read, "Fanatec requires installing the Fanatec driver for the comparable products from their website, and you need to update the firmware manually following their instructions." Again, this is something most wheel users probably are aware of. We are going to have the Club Sport V1 there, which is the first one. We then have the Fanatec P1 for PC only. We have the Xbox Xbox Fanatec Club Sport V2, the Fanatec P1 Xbox for PC and Xbox. We have the Club Sport V2.5. We're then going to have the GT Pro for PlayStation and the GT for also PlayStation. We are then going to have the Universal Hub, which is going to be for the PC only. We're then going to have the BMW GT2 for PC. We then have the Formula Rim, which is also going to be PC only. The Porsche 918 Rim for PC. We then have the McLaren GT3 for PC and Xbox. The Fanatec CSL Elite, which is going to be for all platforms. We're then going to have the Fanatec P1 Xbox, which is going to be for PC and Xbox, probably hence the name there. We're then going to have the Direct Drive CSL DD1 and DD2. All three of these are going to be for only Xbox and PC. Then it is going to say the Universal Hub device. After that, guys, we have Hori or Hori. Not really sure how you actually pronounce that, but both of these are going to be for the PC and Xbox only. Funny part is, I have not even heard of those wheels. Interesting. The last part, though, is going to say multi-USB. Multi-USB is supported in Forza Horizon 5. If you use multiple devices with separate USB ports, the game may not automatically recognize them or acknowledge only one. For example, your wheel may work, but your pedals may not. You will need to create a custom wheel profile within the game if you are using multiple devices or have their devices plugged into separate USB ports. The game will not automatically map them unless they are connected directly to the wheelbase. Probably a really good thing to note there. That way, if you're having issues, something might not be connecting. This may end up being the reason. And then the final part here of the multi-USB is going to be, we recommend that you don't use USB hubs. Instead, use dedicated USB 3.0 ports on your PC. Avoid unplugging and plugging back in your wheel using a USB 3.0 port. It will then read when this happens. Some wheels are pretty much going to have an issue with the vendor ID, product ID, or the USB devices. For your wheel to work correctly with the game, it must have the correct VID, PID associated with it, and that will basically do it for this article. Now, I'm sure they could probably update things or maybe change a few things around, guys, when it does come to the supported wheels and devices, but that is going to do it right now for the current wheels you can use with the PlayStation. Do let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, and if there is going to be an update on this with the wheels you can use or changes they're going to have, I will make a community post with some photos. That way I keep everybody up to date with this. Also, Forza Horizon 5 right now is so dang fun. Stay tuned for a lot of videos in the coming days and the coming weeks.